Now I'm going to start to add details to my simple building. This was the project from the previous class. Now I'm going to add details to this building, such as windows, doors, rails for the balcony, crown moldings, and roof parapet, and other things. Let's start for the windows. If I touch the window, the system will locate where is the place in the graph that is where is that window, and this is it. In this cut, I will select south, that is the label of that window, and then I'll start adding an inset of 0.1 unit. Then the results, I will make an extrude for those results of 0.05 units, and I will say I will rename this to trim, and sorry, not the result, the sides, and in the result I will make a negative extrusion of minus 0.2 units, and I will say the sides will be trimmed, and here let's see the results. Now I have this molding in my windows, and then I will import a window from my functions, this one. I'll put this window here, and the result will be this one. Now our building have windows. Now we make the same thing to my balcony doors. I will copy this part of my code. Ctrl-C, Ctrl-V here. Now I have to locate my doors is in this cut, okay, south. I will do the same here, but in this last extrude, I will rename here to trim. The sides also. It's not okay. Like this, okay. And the sides. The sides, now I will select south to floor, and the rest to trim. The result is this. Now I have this molding to my doors, but I don't want this in the floor. That's why I will make a cut here, 0.1, same with the, yes, 0.1, another cut parallel here, the exact distance, point 1 and another one here with the exact distance of also point 1. I will label this as trim, and trim, and this I will put compass in this area, and I will label a south. Now I have to select south, and this will be here, and trim, and put it here, and the result will be this. Now I got the door, and the lower side will be floor, and then in this cap I will import another function this one, and I will put it here. You see the variables. I don't want two faces. And now I think I have to let me, and I will select here high level of detail. Now I got my door in every balcony. Now I'm going to add rails for my balconies. These are my balconies. First, before that, as you can see here, the extrude have partitions because the sides of the area before the extrude. Let me disable the extrude to show you. The sides have a partition here, so before the extrude it's convenient to make a merge and join the collinear segments, and then make the extrude. Let's see the difference. Now my face is complete, and now I'm going to cut an offset side along the border of my balcony. I can make it with a cut, but there are some other ways to do that. That is making another profile. I will say this profile will be named rail. Sorry, make another profile. I will name it rail. And this profile will be an horizontal profile with only 0.1 units width. That's it. That's my profile. And then here in the sides, I will select the north side. I will rename it as floor, and I will say on the edges will be labeled rail except the north edge. Okay, let's see the result. Now I have Oh, sorry. This is the other. Except the south edge. Now I have all my edges named as rail. Now I apply to this area an extrude by label profile, and the result will be this. Now I have my offset area here that will be the sides of my extrusion, and then I will put there my rail. I will import my rail, this one, I will use this one, and the sides I will put my rail, and the result will be this. As you can see now, I have my rails. I have to label this part. I prefer to rename this to invisible, and then we're going to make a duplicated geometry here in this extrude. I can say from this part I can rename it and say it would be floor, and those operations, this one and all this one, will be performed at the same time in the same area. I will make an extrusion, make a cut, and put the fence, and also make a complete rename of the area. And the result will be this. There are no cuts, there are no other polygons in this area, just the rail. This is the result so far. Now I will rename the rest of these faces. My cap will be trimmed, and the rest, my south here, will be ceiling, and the rest of the faces of this extrude will be also trimmed. And now I got the result. I got my balconies, and now we're going to windows for the low level and the main entrance. Now I add details for the low level here. In this case, I will select here south, and I will put this for the same window here. Now I got windows in the low level. As you can see, it's taking some time. There are many windows, and the system is taking some time in perform the complete windows. As you can see, it's have a delay, and maybe you can optimize that. If I transform this into function, I will convert this to function, windows, and then I will say here, my node properties, I will say that that function will be an instance instead of a function. The system will only calculate one window and repeat it in all the areas that have the same size. As you can see, now will be faster. The system will do the windows faster, if you see the difference. Now we're going to add a main entrance door that will be, let's see, this cut here, select north, and then I will do the same operation of this, but with a different door. I will put here, let me import this door, and I will put it here. Maybe I have to arrange my sides here with here I have to arrange my borders. Okay. And that's okay. This is my main entrance door. This is my building. And for the last, I'm going to add a molding for the ground and then a roof parapet. I will add another profile. This profile could be something like this. A crown for my building. I will put this here. And I will say this will be trim, 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 okay. In the cap, I will say rename all edges to crown, and then I will make an extrusion. I can make another kind of extrusion directly. In the cap, I will say extrude fixed profile, and then I use the crown. This is my result. For the last part of this class, I will add a roof parapet. Here in the cap, I will make an inset of 0.3 units, and then the sides I will extrude in an amount of 1. My results here will be renamed as roof, and my extrude here will be renamed as wall, and my result will be this. Now, as you can see, this building have variations, and we can add more variations in the next part of this class.